Now we get to learn about what type of bioweapon the Xeon were making. Because fortunately one of our backup groups shot it down, even though I fucked up.
Spoiler alert, it comes out of my ass.
Yeah. Basically, it's super plants. It is like super algae.
They didn't go for kudzu in that entire thing? Man,
No.
Missed opportunity there.
Bear that in mind.
Well, except kudzu already exists.
And it's already horrifying.
It would be hard to weaponize it just because, yeah.
It's already weaponized.
Pretty much.
You
It
throw
weaponized itself.
You throw it in an area, you walk away, and then everybody's calling you an asshole about 3 hours later.
Data left behind, this diabolical weapon is codenamed Astaroth.
Astaroth.
Yeah, because that's a Gundam we haven't used yet.
Oh, criminy.
This was all supported when we discovered that a shot-down enemy helicopter was carrying one of the Astaroth samples. Additional intelligence has confirmed evidence of multiple dome-type mobile suits.
Seriously, if you're ever working on a project codenamed Astaroth, quit. You are the baddies.
Oh, absolutely.
This is not difficult to figure out.
There have not yet been reports of
But my Space Noid honor murdered Space Noids in the south.
Codename Super Devil.
That is the main unit charged with transporting the Astaroth.
I do like domes, though.
I noticed they called them domes, by the way. Astaroth. Oh, that's how they got away with it. They're like, Astaroth, isn't that? Even though it's Astaroth with the list.
From their frontline base at Broken Hills.
Yeah, so.
We think they might try to resupply there.
The next mission, Xeon, goes even more blatantly, ridiculously evil. You'd think it's hard to top a bioweapon, but they do it.
They find a way. I'm really going to have a difficult time hitting over Astaroth. Like, I seriously facepalmed so hard. I thought I'd poked one of my eyes out.
You could call that like translation errors, but I'd still like to imagine it was Shion incompetence.
Well, it wouldn't be the only thing they misspelled.
Who would think of a weapon as bad as that? Even things not meant to be weapons can be the cause of a lot of trouble sometimes.
Not
what?
Weapons. Oh, like how the colony drop used something that wasn't supposed to be a weapon?
This Astaroth is the name of a demon, but she was originally known as Ishtar, the Babylonian goddess of love and war.
What? That is not
goddess
a thing!
of love and war to a demon. They're using that name as ironic.
Yeah, isn't Astaroth from like the
it's...
Well, either way, I thought that all
I don't want to get into this because I'll be talking about it for 5 minutes solid, and it's like half as long as this video is.
The Japanese absolutely love the shit out of like Western mythology and things like that, but at the same time, Wikipedia wasn't around to sort of like for them to like actually get their story straight on it.
Swear to God.
Yep. So this will be the first outing where I actually take the beam rifle. Since we now have the gun cannon whose power matches the beam rifle, I figure it's fair.
But I can certainly equip you for any operation they can throw at you.
I'm the guy in the background, by the way.
Oh, they had so much fun with their background conversations.
So you take Lieutenant Rayer. Lieutenant Rayer, is this the unit and the equipment?
And everyone else gets gun cannons.
Butter.
Taking this one. Is that all you want, Ensign Lee?
I can understand that.
The thing that they don't have to block with and can accidentally beam rifle me in the back with.
I was sort of wondering what your motivation here was, actually. Yes.
The gun cannon has 2,000 hit points, so it's
After the Xeon occupied,
even the GM cannon with the large shield has 300 or 400 less than that.
Although it is impossible for them to pay back
pretty
the
sturdy.
damage they did in the colony drop, there seems to be a number of civilians who appreciate the Xeon's efforts.
Because they're
And
fucking
this may be causing
stupid.
internal conflict among the Wombat members.
So yeah, our Wombat
isn't a monolithic
resistance group
organization,
is
so
not
there may be
trustworthy
splits starting
anymore.
to occur within their ranks.
They got
I think we should
infiltrated.
take any intel we get from Wombat with a grain of salt from now on.
They got infiltrated. They got given some care packages. With like a little ribbon on it saying, "I'm sorry we've desolated your entire country."
Anxious over how much the situation is changing.
You know, I'm sorry we were trying to
It
murder
looks like
you
whatever
wholesale
mission our unit
before.
undertakes
Seriously,
is
it was
having a
my
big
bad.
effect on the overall war situation. I'm just one soldier trying to stay alive, sir. That's all the burden I really need. And, well, about Leon, sir.
Who are you talking
I
to?
can't put my finger on it, but I'm getting the feeling that he knows a lot more than he's letting on to us.
Because he's a
I hope this
spy.
is just my
I mean, are
imagination
you?
over time.
That's because
But I really
you've
think we
listened
should
to
start
half of the
keeping
things
an eye
that
on
he
Leon
said.
from now on, sir.
You didn't space out just because you heard his voice start up.
Oh,
Lieutenant Rayer?
it gets better.
I'm happy to report that the helicopter that got away from us was shot down by another unit.
So,
Apparently, it was carrying a huge amount of gold bullion. It
Oh,
looks
of course
like the
it was.
Xeon are trying to take everything with them out into space.
Oh, thank goodness they gave us some relief care packages while they stole all the gold and money.
I know this may sound kind of petty, but...
I know this may sound kind of petty. Yes,
there
I bet you,
was,
Mike.
all set to relax by listening to my little battlefield Rose Jacqueline on the radio.
but her show's been canceled.
All of a sudden, this Minovsky
It's been
particle
canceled for
interference in the
weeks
area
now,
starts
man.
Jamming the reception. Damn, this place is really a hellhole. Sorry,
I can't listen to
I'm
the
gonna
radio.
twist my own neck off.
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Every unit needs one of those guys, though, so that the rest of the unit can be, like, united in disliking them. No, that's probably actually a terrible thing to say,
Fuck
but
you,
anyway,
Mike,
fuck you,
indeed.
Mike.
At least this unit
This
is
is Oasis.
unified in disliking him.
Minovsky particle density is climbing. From all indications, I'm pretty sure
Oh my
we're
god.
closing in on the
I
enemy.
get that footstep sounds are really cool and everything, but could you not have them compete with basic speech?
Oh, it gets so much worse.
Not Oasis!
Oh no!
Oasis is taking hits. Passive sonar damage and completely inoperative.
So we don't have radar on this
Them, they
mission.
were waiting for us.
Also, I had a large
Are you
shield,
okay?
didn't I?
I'm fine.
You kept switching back and forth between large and
Bang
small.
one. Awaiting to hear your orders.
Okay. I may have picked the small.
I'm
I usually
sure,
take
I'm sure
the
the,
large 'cause
the
it's-
difference is totally not academic on this mission. It's totally academic.
Yeah. Well, I've got the beam rifle, so yeah, it is.
Just saying.
So Leon,
Man, we...
Just
Yeah,
guard Oasis.
we've got no radar this time, I guess.
Sounds
No
like-
sonar.
Sounds like a really obnoxious limitation.
Yeah, do it enough, you'll know where it is.
Make two, roger.
Damn, I can't seem to confirm where they are. They must be hiding out somewhere, waiting to ambush our entire unit.
Just keep on moving.
In this
If you stop,
incredibly
they'll pick
thick
you off.
fog that we're going to say is
Roger that.
a
Well-
gameplay fiat.
that's part of the colony, so there's a reason for that.
Uh-huh. They also said the same
Yep.
thing about
Oh,
Torok
look,
Dinosaur
it's a
Hunter.
mono
It's
eye.
just really foggy in the jungle. Like, no, that was just how crappy the N64 was, alright?
It's a Gallop type.
Well, say hi to the Dome! Or the Dome, as the game calls it. They are, these guys' particular model is built for ground combat, and as you can see, they're kind of like
That
hovercraft.
guy's adorable.
It's my favorite Zeke suit.
That was a brilliant shot to put him down.
Way to go, Lieutenant.
Yeah, the Dome does get some love in future iterations as well. It's a line that increases in variance.
It's just so cute to see him scuttle around. Like, zoom!
The face of the Dome is pretty cool. I'm sure you'd like that. It's basically like a cross, like a D-pad face with the eye that sort of just moves up and down inside of it.
Sounds brilliant. Who needs 360-degree
Aiming is
FOV?
not
have
easy
their,
in this game. Come
their
on.
little fortress over
Damn
here.
it.
That's...
Fuck it. I'm not aiming at all. Fuck it.
Put it in a bucket.
There you go. I do appreciate that, like, once one set of guns gets trashed, they sort of turn to push the other ones on you. That's a very cool sort of boss fight style thing, but it makes sense of delivery.
Who's out of action?
That's the name of the transport. I'm still gonna blow the hell out of it though, because You can jump on it.
I mean, as
And
one of your
everyone's trying to.
wingmates is currently figuring out
That's
in his
Mike.
own. Of course, it's Mike. I couldn't tell from a glance, but I should have known from the behavior.
Mike's only doing what's right. That's where the
Was.
that's where the bridge was.
He was freaking humping the damn thing.
Was.
Go away, jerk!
Get
If
back
you ever
here!
see me miss high, it's because I'm trying to blow the head off of Zaku. I think I've mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Headshots with auto aim are always kind of a trick.
There's a sweet spot for it, and the sweet spot is like 1 micrometer above the resting position of the joystick. So
Which goes
I
down
don't
to 1
get it.
nanometer, I imagine, when you're at anything resembling range.
yeah, it's very. There's a very specific point where you can pull it off, and it's
Yeah.
not the weapon I wanted, game.
But the weapon you deserve.
Main 1, enemy mobile suit destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant.
Yes, thank you, Oasis.
You dudes can't fight melee for beans, but boy howdy, they're gonna chase this guy around at close range.
It's like they're playing the you can't see me game because I'm not in your field of view.
Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
I rammed him to death.
Damn.
The
Oasis was really excited about it.
So it turns out my shield choice
Pretty
wasn't
cool, I'd be
academic
excited too.
because if you ram while guarding with a small shield, it'll do a punch, which is what killed the Zaku there.
Okay, fair
Yes.
enough. It wasn't academic. I
But it
stand
was academic.
corrected. Once.
So there's one more Zaku on the map, and I have no idea where it is. It's in the crater.
Yeah, I kind of figured there would be this situation where you had to hunt down the last dork.
Yeah, well, then the ambush is gonna awry. He's gonna try and salvage his
I really want you to
salvage
start
what he's
doing
got.
Can right now.
I wish
Just on
I
top
could.
of an exploding Hulk.
GM, great marriage.
So I thought, oh well, maybe the Gao just didn't explode, and Mike is still hugging it. Okay, sure.
He's got nothing better to do
Yeah.
at this point.
Like, maybe if I hold on to this, I can use the antenna so I can listen to my radio shows.
The sad thing is that I'm pretty confident that you're correct about that being his line of thinking.
Or perhaps his line of thinking is, my AI is terrible.
I'm going to continue to anthropomorphize a random number generator here, and I will not hear your guff, sir.
Is that something over here? Nope.
Naturally, your
Kratos,
sonar
Seaport,
is
Levius,
down.
Kratos.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm getting
man.
a little frustrated here. If you see me start hucking grenades, that's why. Where are you? I already looked in the
Fuck it.
crater. There wasn't anyone in the crater.
Honestly, like, you're already holding out in terms of patience better than
There's
I would
someone
have.
in the crater. God damn
Of course
it.
there is. Maim, kill,
There he
burn!
is.
Maim, kill, burn!
Main 1, don't get so far ahead of us.
Shut up!
It's like, yell, shut up! on the radio.
I mean, if I had been playing at this point, there would have...
It's a Zaku in a crater!
Oh,
I'm
he's
fucking
got
pissed!
the knee rockets. Fuck him.
Enemy
Oh,
mobile suit
man.
destroyed. Way to go, Lieutenant.
The guy who was hiding
They
in the
instantly
crater.
somehow know that was all of them.
All enemies in the battle zone have been destroyed. The battle's over.
She sounds breathless about this.
Once the investigation team finds the stuff, we should be okay.
I hope this is the end of it. These guys may have been sent to slow us down. Let's wait here. The investigation team report is expected soon.
Medea making Gao noises? Sure.
We only got so many sound files we can fit into this Dreamcast disc.
For a minute there, I thought it was at, like, that massive aircraft was actually turning on a dime and not a camera trick. Brace for impact.
We have landed. Open the rear hatch.
Oh no, we landed in the jelly!
Deploy the truck patrol.
Jesse, look, get us separated. Pass. We're looking for the sample. Keep your eyes peeled for it, people.
That Jeep, though.
Aye, sir.
Yes,
No
it
time.
actually moves. The tires
Probably
are
the-
so tiny.
Yeah, the nicest thing about this is they do the scale so well. It's like, and like the infrastructure of war. It's not just mobile suits running around. They're like trucks and jeeps and everything. You can still conventional tanks and stuff taking parts.
I was going to coo about how cute the little Jeep's wheels were.